Alright, and welcome to part 1 of Campaign 8, Revived Rites. I'm your host, as always, Vernity Void, and here we have things laid out as they were in the prologue, and damn am I glad that prologue is done. That was almost 2 hours of me talking. Just straight talking. But, went over the national idea, a couple of the national ideas of the nations, as well as their position, what could happen, as well as, other potential things with the nation. Maybe like trying to forecast the future a little bit. I actually had to redo the recording of this because apparently Doge's Shattered Europa had an update just yesterday, January 8th. I'm recording this morning of January 9th, but January 8th there was a big update, and so that redid some of the things, and well, I had to, frankly, redo the technology file because I gave initially, in the test runs, I gave plus 30 settler growth at the start. So at the very basic level, their diplomatic technology level 1 would normally be plus 10, but I want these nations to colonize faster, so instead I gave plus 40. So basically I'm increasing every single nation's ability to colonize by plus 30 settlers per year. So things should go quicker over time with regards to colonization. Let's get this started. About 30-40 minutes. Let's shove off and see where things go. Another thing that I should mention that I changed for this campaign is deserts and all that, they're still harder to colonize, deserts and jungles and Arctic provinces, but they're not as hard as vanilla Doge's Shattered Europa would make it. So that vanilla would be like minus 30, minus 40, or minus 50 settlers per year, but I lowered that down to like, what's it called? No, I didn't do any for hills. I didn't do any for dry lands, but for like, where's a jungle province? Jungle is minus 10 global settlers. Desert minus 25. Mountains is minus 10. Arctic is still really hard to colonize. Obviously, it's minus 25. So, if they can try, of course, but it's going to be a little harder for some of those more out there provinces. So with that being said, we'll see how everyone does. We have, I think, about 50 submissions total from people. We would have had more, but some people got busy. And then some people just, they didn't have enough time, even though I extended the date, but hey, things come up. It's perfectly fine. This campaign is completely extra. And I promised Kravens that I would read the national ideas of ale corks because things fucked up in the prologue. So I will do that right now as, things are getting underway and hopefully there's no wars going on. It's at speed 3. Things are not going too fast. I will put it at speed 4 after I'm done reading his first 2 national ideas. So his traditions are plus 15% tax modifier and plus 15% infantry combat ability. And his first national idea is Iglames. The nature of warfare in Aelcorks and the Shieldbacks has never been one of rigidity, of lines, and of armored squares of manpower slowly marching off to battle. Instead, what we've long been doing was the usage of light armored mounted infantry, traversing the fields, spread out, and converging before battle, making good use of the large equine population of our lands. This practice allows us to rapidly respond to new threats, moving our troops from one end of the country to the other in speeds seldom seen elsewhere, and it eases the burden of supplies, both on us and on them, as the spread-out nature of deployments and every man's ownership of a horse makes foraging easier than one would think for armies the size of ours. The first national idea gives national supply limit modifier plus 15% and movement speed plus 15%. The second national idea is regulate the soldier's obligations. By custom, we give our soldiers their spears, their helmets, their backpacks, and their shawls, and put the burden of buying the rest of their equipment on them. Our practices when it comes to this, however, are rather disorderly. We may buy too big a helmet, too costly a shawl, too flimsy a backpack, while some provinces may give our troops nothing, or just way too much. Either way, this phenomenon often ends up wasting money and brings bloat to the bureaucracy. In standardizing the military, we must ensure the presence of reliable government employees in each military district to oversee and direct these distributions, and we must begin manufacturing some of the gear we give out ourselves to set a standard price, a standard size, and to have them immediately available for redistribution, cutting out the often unreliable artisans we relied upon up until now. And that gives morale of armies plus 10% and regiment cost plus 10%. So, Aelcorks, they're very set toward dominating Iberia if they get off to a good start. And, they're already colonizing part of Iberia. The only real threat they have to worry about is maybe Leon Galicia. Yeah, they are already rivals. And maybe Tingitana. Tingitana may or may not be a threat later on. We'll see. It really comes down to hey, can Aelcorks get a good navy so that they can get through to Tingitana and basically beat back the threat from North Africa. And when it comes to Leon Galicia, it's just gonna be a straight brawl, like man to man, let's go. So we'll see. Looking forward to seeing how Iberia shapes up, though, with these two power players, as well as North Africa possibly intruding in. Other than that, I'm very curious how the Egyptian Thunderdome is going to do as well. The Fatimids, they might get jumped in the next 2 to 3 years, as has been tradition since the test runs. I don't know if they will. Maybe Alexandria will. Oh, yeah, they will. Yeah. Alexandria and the Mamluks being allied. The Fatimids having no allies. We can kind of see where this is going. I will wait for that to kick off. And the Filipino missions giving Pangasinan a nice jump in power, and Cebu. This power in the Philippine archipelago is nice, but they need to extend that power outward beyond the islands. And whether they will be able to do that, I do not know. Oh god. Calakmul and Tikal are going at it, and this time Calakmul has suffered a devastating defeat. That is KO from Calakmul. And now we just have the remaining survivor, the winner of the war, Tikal. We'll see if Tikal was the right winner in this scenario. What? Muerta, so it was going after Texas, but I don't think they might be able to take something. I'm not sure. I thought Texas would be able to hold out more, and I didn't think that. How do you already have World Revolution? Is that from the Peasants' Republic reform? It might be. Texas has more troops somehow, but they're losing the battles over and over, so it's just are they ever going to be truly wiped out? I don't know. The indomitable spirit of Texas lives on. And Muerta Cell can't they just can't reinforce enough. Texas might actually just hold out, because Texas's capital is not going to get sieged. It's not. Not at this rate. They need 3,000. Maybe? The reinforcements needs to arrive. And it's barely arriving. Okay. Okay, I think it'll find... okay, there we go. Or prolong the siege, why don't you? Okay. Anything else? Oh, no. I thought I saw war in Egypt. Thought I saw it. Let's go ahead and go look at the current wars. No, they peaced out. Okay, so Texas has some breathing room. Probably some money was taken, and that's about it. Let's see, where else? Where else? Everyone's colonizing just fine. Look at that nice plus 50 settlers per year. Over here, plus 62. Balochistan is not going for the west, but is instead going for the east. That's different from the second test run. Because in the second test run, Balochistan colonized westward and took over Oman. Now it seems Balochistan doesn't really want to go for Oman. Interesting choice. We have Bithynia going after Venetia, and wow, it's a really good province. Miraculous colony. A miracle just happened. Alright. I'm not sure what kind of miracle may have happened, but sure. Ireland is allied with Pengwern. Maybe Pengwern has a fighting chance against Wessex and Sudreyar. Sudreyar is allied with Wessex. Okay. Not allied with Horuleia. Oh, Horuleia is allied with the UKO. Silverhorde is not allied with anyone. Hyperborea is allied with Lithuania. Riga is not allied with anyone. Interesting. I fear for my boys in the Silver Horde, not gonna lie. I fear for them. Bergerac is allied to the Flandrish realm and Leon Galicia. No, it should be. Huh. For some reason they don't have feudalism. I'm not sure why. Or maybe it's Renaissance. I'm not sure. Oh no, it is feudalism. Okay, that's weird, but I mean, it's the first institution. It's like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And whoa! Alexandria said, "No, fuck you, Mamluks. You deal with the Fatimids on your own." And the Mamluks can't. They got wiped. What? Talk about a turnaround. This was completely unexpected. Oh my goodness. Alexandria maybe wants to fight the Fatimids instead of the Mamluks. Okay. Shit, this is interesting. Completely unexpected. The Mamluks completely gone now. The Fatimids are in power. I guess we'll see what happens in the Thunderdome of Egypt. Marehan and all of them, they're chilling down here. We got the Nestorians in the Kingdom of St. Thomas. Cebu is allied with no one. Pangasinan is allied with Yamatai. Miao and Min. Min is allied to Yamatai. Nakoku is not allied to anyone. Neither is Yan or Chang. The Niv people aren't allied with anyone either. Banjar is not allied with anyone. Neither Sunda. Kedah isn't. Lanzang is allied with Ava. Khmer is not allied with anyone. Nian Kalyani is allied with Orissa. Gujarat and Etwa aren't allied with anyone. Scorpion Cell isn't. Hirkania, Bronze Horde, Fergana is allied with Kazakh. Wow. That's a change. in both test runs, Oirat and Chagatai, like, they wouldn't really take over each other, but somehow Chagatai took over Oirat really early on. That's really surprising. I don't think really anyone expected that quick of a, like, fuck up. Anyways, I guess we'll have a big Chagatai. It sounds like a party almost. We're gonna have a big Chagatai. Lithuanian Congress of Mitau. So Lithuania is going after Riga. Riga, oh, Lithuanian Hyperborea. Ooh. Well, it's lights out for Riga, and that's completely different from the second test run. Because the second test run, Lithuania was allied to Riga. Now it's just like, hey, no. Litwa dominance. Yvain, they are definitely going to be. They're allied with Austro-Bavaria. Besançon is allied with the Flanders realm. Kingdom of Wessex is allied with Sudreyar and Leon Galicia. Tingitana doesn't have anyone. The Cobra Cell doesn't. Excuse me. The Epirotes aren't allied with anyone. Bithynia is allied with Roxolania. Huh. That's very, very different from the test runs. The test runs showed us that Bithynia really hated Roxolania and vice versa. And Bithynia was allied to the Epirotes. And they, both of them, tried to fight Roxolania, only which resulted in Bithynia getting fully annexed. So, this is like a complete 180, which I'm down for. This is completely just, I don't know, this is new. This is interesting. It's fresh. Riga has been completely annexed, and Lithuania just looks completely weird. But I expect it will settle down in time. The Serbian Rus is not allied with anyone. Kazakh. You're allied with Fergana, but that's it. Horkuk, you're not allied with anyone. Any other wars going on? Nope. The Holy Roman Company is not allied with anyone either. Alright. In that case, I guess we can keep going. I don't see why not. Right? Alright, let's keep it going. Let's do Speed 5 until, like, let's do Speed 5 for a whole year. I'll try and keep my eye on things and see if there's any wars that happen. Because I'm not seeing any. Alright, let's see. Nope. Pretty calm, pretty calm. Everyone's just expanding as they do. Let's look back over to Europe. I don't want to go too fast with these years so I don't miss any, like, major wars. Ah, okay, we have one. We have two. So the Holy Roman Company and Pangasinan are partitioning Cebu. I don't know who's going to get the lion's share. I think Pangasinan is going to get the lion's share. Holy Roman Company isn't doing anything. Yep, Cebu is just getting devoured by Pangasinan. We're going to have a Buddhist or Mahayana Buddhist Philippines. I guess, yeah, just Speed 5. It's just, yeah, Cebu, good night. Such is the way of things. Vanilla tags eating each other one by one. Ale Corks, how are you doing? You're chilling. Really? Down there? Okay. The Fatimids are pressuring the Alexandrians ever more. Ooh, that's a juicy province of 25 development. Nice. Any other wars going? Yes. So Muerta is going after Texas again. Horulea is going after the Silver Horde. And yeah, the Silver Horde just can't stand up to it. They're falling behind. It's too much. And Horulea is one whole Miltech ahead, so that's unfortunate. Oh well. When one of my submission falls, I guess another one rises? Maybe? I thought Texas... Maybe I should have done Louisiana instead. Oh well. Paradox, how are you doing? You got some nice provinces. Is it gold down here? You bet your ass it's gold. Let's see how that inflation's doing. Yeah. 0.73. Oh my god. That's so much. They are paying that down religiously. But they're getting so much money out of it. Like those building slots, oh, you bet they're getting filled. Can they... no, they gotta be Central American culture. Oh, that would have actually been really nice. Oh well. Oh well. What? I was busy. Okay? So, in the span of me just looking over and looking at Paradox, Tingitana went in on Aelcorks and just fucked them up. I thought Aelcorks would, like, I guess they just didn't have a navy and the military of Tingitana somehow fucked them up? What the fuck? Maybe they were a Miltech ahead. I guess that might have been a factor too. I'm not sure. Oh, goodness. I got pinged by someone. Something about the Rabal Anarchy. Okay. I am sorry, Cravens. I am sorry to say that Aelcorks maybe just was not meant to be. Their cores will remain for a while, till 1609. But, yeah, and this was the dummy nation I had to create, so... yeah. Because Aelcorks had a little bit of a hiccup with regards to its culture, so I had to create a dummy nation of Aelcorks culture, and, you know... force the culture from here over here and then manually culture shift the actual Aelcorks over to this culture. So the dummy nation got released, which is very, very awkward. Again, these things happen, though. I guess Tingitana and Tingitana was here first. Aelcorks came through second. Oh god, Silver. Oh god, my child. Shot through the heart. Why? Horulea. Why you gotta do this to my child? I lost one child while another child grows. So the Silver Horde dies a fucking Norse death. They got blood eagled, And then Muertecel took over Tejas. I guess we'll see what happens. Temuqua, how are you doing? I want to see the clash between America and Temuqua. Who is this? Oh, it's Pasai. Interesting. What is this? Ah, it's from the newer Persian music. I like it. The Flanders realm is... Oh, the Flanders conquers a Den Haag. Pengworn and Ireland. Oof. Well, then again, they don't have ships. Never mind. The Flanders realm isn't that bad. Never mind. They're chilling. Timbuktu, Fulo. How are you doing down here, Brazil? Got a really nice province there, damn. But what is a genus of flowering plants in the legume family? That's awesome. This plant has a dense orange-red heartwood that takes a huge shine, and it is the premier wood for making bows for stringed instruments. The wood also yields a red dye called Brazilian, which oxidizes to Brazilian. Starting in the 16th century, Brazil wood became highly valued in Europe and quite difficult to get. Cool. But, I mean, randomized trade goods and all that, it is instead cheese. Beonia and Pikunmapu. Beonia is actually getting ahead with troop numbers, but Pikunmapu is going to be getting ahead with their expansion. So what else do we have? The Flanders realm. Oh, and Besançon. Okay. Besançon still allied with the Flanders realm. Bedgarak, you're allied with the Flanders realm. And Leon Galicia. Alright. I guess if anything, Sativa is the heir to Aelcorks, which is, I mean, they're gonna use Aelcorks names, so maybe. It's just, I just feel bad because like Aelcorks, it's a cool submission, genuinely. I'm not lying. I like Aelcorks and Kraven's world building, but it's just like these things happen. It could have gone the other way around, where Aelcorks instead wiped out Tingitana. Just these things happen. And the Fatimids, Alexandria, you're on the clock, really. If you don't get an ally beyond, okay, no, you have O1 R1. That'll hold you for now, but the Fatimids, they're rising. They're rising ever so slowly, but ever so steadily. Hyrcania and the Bronze Horde, they're gearing up to go against each other. The Scorpion Cell isn't allied with anyone. And Balochistan is colonizing Ormuz. Oman is consolidating. The Rasids are consolidating. Everyone consolidates. Where is Nakoku colonizing? That's a good question. Ah, Tsushima. Ooh, 16k. That's a lot. Nakoku, did you get blessed with the... Let's take a look at the development map. That's the trade map there. Ooh, look at that nice Nakoku development. Yamatai, you're gonna have a tough time. Pangasinan's developing nicely. The Holy Roman Company is developing nicely. Banjar is. There's a war with Kamai. Kamai is going after the Holy Roman Company's colony down here. Horkok, oh, some pretty good ones. The Nivk people are developing nicely. Chang. The Chang dynasty is doing really well with development. Chagatai's got some okay stuff. Fergana, 2 okay provinces. Hirkania, oh, the Caspian coast. Delicious. The Scorpion Cell in Balochistan, they're really lacking. Oman is doing okay, and so are the Rasids. The Fatimids got the lion's share of the development over here in Egypt. O1R1 with that port at Sidi. Doing pretty well. If the Bronze Horde takes Ardalan or Ilam, they'll be in good business. Roxolania, ooh, Scythian Neapolis, looking pretty nice. And Bithynia. Bithynia and the Epirot Empire got good provinces. You know? They're going to be a match for each other. Ryazan, ooh. That's plentiful development to hold off maybe Hyperborea. Maybe the Golden Horde. Horulea, ooh, definitely got some good stuff there. Look at that. Farmlands, 32 development. Shit. And the UKO right over here in Danzig, 25 development. Who else? Who else? Austro-Bavaria. The Germans are at it again, of course. Bohemia, they're doing all right. The Palatinate, oof. Mainz, look at that. 34 development. Shit. And the Papacy, they're rolling in stacks of cash. Tingitana, their land isn't that good. They need to get Fas or Fez or Tala Imsan, and then they'll have some okay development. Leon Galicia has middling, really, like Bergerac. Ireland is getting up there. Ireland is like Sudreya, they're slowly building up. Really, it's Pengwern and the Kingdom of Wessex that really got some good stuff. And whoever gets Oplanda is going to be really happy. Whoever gets Zubutsov is going to be really happy. Same with Moskva and Kaluga and Kolomna. What other provinces are really nice? Oh, the Cape is prime. Shit. Brazil's got some really nice provinces. There's some really good ones in Peru, like Lima and Chucaibo. Canary. Jamaica's is prime real estate too. The communist states have some okay provinces. I have some okay provinces as well. Seattle, not as developed as it could be, but you know, it's getting there. No one's drafted in Seattle. You look at that zero manpower right there. We don't fucking believe in military service in Seattle. Fuck that. And there's some obviously great provinces in the interior of North America, but it's in the interior. You gotta reach for it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and go back to the political map. There's pretenders in Leon Galicia, but they're being dealt with. Let's see the wars. Holy Roman Oh, this is the Holy Roman Conquest. Oh, shit. You're not going to get anywhere with that, but good luck. I think we'll go 1470. We'll go like 1470. Maybe a little bit further. Maybe a little bit higher. Ryazan's not allied with anyone, really. Well, then again, there's no one that's really Eastern Orthodox around here. Silver Horde Separatists. I can tell that Tingitan has just had an uprising against of Elkorxer Separatists. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Well, maybe we'll go somewhere in the 1470s. It doesn't really matter like what year we end on. Saints Federation Archbishop Christian of God. How holy is he? His last name is literally of God. Are you kidding me? How can he not be holy? I don't know. What's his first name? Christian. All right, that settles it. He is the one for us. Bithynia, where are you calling it? Ah, okay. So just more in Anatolia. Wallachia is going for some stuff in the north. Lithuania is consolidating. UKO is taking Hamburg. Lubeck is taken by Horuleia. Man, Penguin is actually surviving, which is really cool. I like seeing that. The RGB folks over here in the Isles are keeping to themselves. Let's go ahead, fast forward just a little bit. Speed 5 it. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. So, Alexandria is going in on the Fatimids and called in O1R1. So, O1R1 lost that first battle, but the Fatimids lost the next battle against Alexandria. So, seemingly the Fatimids are going to lose this, or they're going to struggle in this war. That's a lot of siege ability. What the fuck? Where did you get that much? What? Hold on. Unprepared fortifications. Is that an event? That must be an event or something. Yeah, I think that's an event for the province, right? No, it's not. Then I don't know. That's intense. 33% siege ability this early? Good gods. Yeah, good luck, Fatimids. I don't know. Alexandria seems to have this in the bag. Sure, you're gonna poke at O1R1, but I don't know. I think the Fatimids taking an L on this one, a very big L. Yep, the Fatimids just, oh my god, it's a god tier general, and Jesus Christ. Even, no matter who it was, the Mamluks or the Fatimids, doesn't matter who was taken, who was runner-up against Alexandria. Alexandria just knocks them down all the same. I think, yeah, maybe separating the Egyptian submissions out might have helped a bit, Mango, but Alexandria wins the day. Let's keep it going. Pangasinan, you're allied with Yamatai, right? Kamai got that province from the Holy Roman Company, of course. Banjar is consolidating their holdings. It's a lot of just consolidation right now. That's a great general for America. 6331 222. There's gonna be a war between myself and the communist states. I'm gonna be fighting these fucking communist bastards. Jesus Christ. Are they converting? Yep, they're converting that land to Norse. They're converting my old land from the Silver Horde. Let's see, Ibadi. Balochistan, you have a lot of enemies, Balochistan. Alright, I think we can end it off at we'll make it 30 years, I guess. August or whatever of 1474. Because it's going pretty well. We're on time. We're gonna run over 40 minutes, just a little bit. And yeah, peace in our time for now. Orthodox rebels in Roxolania. Speed 5, please. I'm curious how things are gonna go, but I'm letting the guys expand. We got time for one more year. Cause speed 5. Oh, okay. So now Wessex is going in on Den Haag, next to the Flanders realm, and the Flanders realm ain't gonna really like that. We'll see how that goes. Let's see, August of 1475. I think we can end it off here. There's no wars going on. Everyone is in a nice, solid position. We've had some deaths so far, some struggles, but we're going to get more of that in part 2, and part 3, and every other part afterwards. So with that being said, I think we can just put a kaput right here. So I will read off the top 12 and we'll end the part off. So in first place is Horulea. In second place is the Flanders realm. In third place is Austro-Bavaria. In fourth place is the Kingdom of Wessex. In fifth place is Bithynia. In sixth place is the Palatinate. In seventh place is Yvain. In eighth place is the UKO. In ninth place is Paradox. In 10th place is Nakoku. In 11th place is Ferrara. And in 12th place is Hircania. That'll do it for part 1 of Campaign 8 Revived Rites. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you watch the rest of this as it comes out. I'm having a lot of fun with this campaign. I hope the people who submitted things are happy with it too. And I guess we'll just trudge right on to the second part. I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.